One thing that came up in one of our training sessions is whether students had a daily agenda for their courses. Now, the default is basically they'll see due dates and due times for things, but unless you've created events for your students for your classes, they won't have their agenda won't show their actual class times. But that's something that you can easily do as a teacher to set up for your students. All right, so what you need to do is go to your homepage, and then on the right side, you're going to view calendar. All right, so this is your calendar. You can see it by week, by month, also an agenda view, and I've done a couple pretend assignments here with some due dates, so those are showing up for me. Now, what I want to do is actually add or create a new event. And I'm just going to create an event. This is also an easy way to put in a quick assignment, maybe, read pages 23 through 30, and I can add this in here and publish it directly in here with adding more options. But we're interested in adding our class times. So I might just say, okay, biology 1. I'm going to go ahead and open up more options because I will be using those options. And I'll say class meeting. And this is a great spot too. I might put in my Zoom link here just so, when students click on that, it's always going to show up there. So here's my Zoom link. Go ahead and copy that. Actually, I might as well put all this information. I don't think they need it, but copy. Okay, and that linked there. Okay, and I'm going to use a different date for each section because, they meet at different times. All right. So I can duplicate this every week. This might be the easiest way to do it. So it shows up on the calendar and I don't have to do this every time. You might have to do some editing for weeks that are a bit strange, but I'm going to go ahead. I'll do the first 8 weeks. This section, point 1, meets on during G block. So my first normal week, what I'm going to do now is open up my calendar and I'll put this side by side. There we go. So I'm opening up my calendar. I'm going to go ahead, ignore 0 week because that's a funny one, but normally my class is going to meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'll go ahead and put in this first date, September 8th. Oops, it's not this section. September 8th. The start time for, it's actually H block. I don't know. I need to look at the schedule for digital learning days, but I don't know. I'm just going to say it's 12:30. I don't know if that's true. End time. I'll say 1:30 p.m. Okay. And this one, my first day, I'll just go ahead and do it on the Wednesday here. They're going to meet Mondays and Wednesdays on most weeks. So September 9th. And this is B block, 8:30, 9:30, so probably 10 to 11 a.m. Again, I need to look those up, but I can change that later. So I'm going to go ahead and create that event. Not all sections, that's great. And my event is say successfully. So the great thing about this is it shows up on my calendar And then hopefully it will also show up on my students' calendars. And then I would, I might need to go in here and fix some of these. I'd also want to add my Mondays and Thursdays, but let's say this one needs to be fixed. I can edit this. And I can edit, I think, just this event. Yeah. And that'll be helpful for your students as well as you. When you go over to the student view, just so you can see what this looks like, on the right side, it will show all of their classes under the to-do list. The only disadvantage of this is it might make it so they don't notice their assignments, but there will be a different symbol here. The students can also go in and click the X marks for things that, yes, they need to show up to class, but it's not like a homework item if it's something that's getting in their way. And if they go ahead, if they look at the course calendar, and we'll go to September. So the student will now see, they've already done this test assignment, so it's crossed off, nice. But they'll see their classes, and if they go under the agenda view for their days, they'll be able to see their actual agenda if all of their teachers have done this for them. And let's go ahead and click on this and make sure that that Zoom link works. Yes, it does. So they'll see this and they'll go ahead, they'd want to click on that and they can join the Zoom call. All right.